in the marketplace, what recent industry research says, and I want to get your perspective on how you and your organization are evolving around the new rules, regulations, trends in the marketplace. Send an agenda in advance. When you send the agenda, who owns the frame?
You do.
There's a presupposition that when you get there, you are in charge of the meeting. Step number 2, when you get to the meeting, there's something called the threshold effect. What is that? People will begin to make decisions about you in a meeting within the first 10 seconds. So there's the threshold effect. So some of the obvious, you want to make sure you're dressed professionally, you don't have the wrinkled shirt with the crappy logo of your company on it. Because that screams salesperson. And you also don't want to show up and be overly like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for taking time to meet with us. I just really only want to get a couple seconds of your... You don't want to lose frame by being a needy, wanty salesperson or somebody that's coming there to get. So when you come in, you can establish further frame control by how it is you dress, how you meet the person. You let them be the dictator of how much rapport you build. You ever been with that person that builds way too much rapport? Yes. It keeps going and going and going, and they're talking about their kids and their soccer game, not you and your stuff. If I'm the sales guy, I want to be talking about you, and I want you talking about you. But it's very simple for you to say, look, I want to be respectful of your time. We've only got 30 minutes. What I'd really like to talk about, I have my agenda, is there's been some big transitions in the marketplace. As you're aware, regulation A, B, C, D, and E has changed. Or there's been some tremendous breakthroughs as it relates to whatever it is you do. Now, when I start a conversation that way, am I starting by pitching and selling my products? No, you want to start the conversation with something that I call breakthrough content. What are the trends? What are some issues that other business owners are experiencing, or CEOs of companies are experiencing, or top producing professionals in organizations are experiencing? You always have the leverage when you're teaching. Inexperienced salespeople, when they start a conversation, will naturally want to lead that conversation by talking about the features and the benefits of what it is they do. And as a result of that, they lose frame control. The other person starts peppering them with questions or says, I'm not interested. What winners do is they don't lead with features and benefits, they lead to features and benefits.